Alright, there's something I want to talk about. This is really important. A lot of people want to say, what control is too much control? My question is, when is there a line drawn in the sand regarding everybody living here in this nation to say enough? I just came home from work. I haven't been feeling good all night, but you know, hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? And there was an article that popped up, and I'm the type of person that scours the article looking for source links. And this article originally came out of the New American. It's called Fed Seeks Home Visits, Calling Parents Equal Partners. InfoWars actually wrote another article about it, titled, Feds Push New Plan for Home Visits to Check on Parents. Government appointed monitors to assess upbringing of children. Sounds out of control, doesn't it? There's no way this could be true, right? Well, there's a draft. It's already been drafted. There's a link. It's 18 pages long. It is from www.acf.hhs.gov. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, U.S. Department of Education draft policy statement on family engagement from the early years to the early grades. Says purpose. The purpose of this policy statement is to provide recommendations for the U.S. Departments of Health and Human Services and Education on systematically engaging families in their children's development, learning, and wellness across early childhood and elementary education settings. Families are children's first and most important teachers, advocates, and nurturers. Strong family engagement is central, not supplemental, to promoting children's healthy development and wellness. Now, I'm not going to read all this, but it says, we refer to family engagement as a systematic inclusion of families as partners. See, that's how they get you. They say, you can be a partner. In children's development. So you're not the parafamilias. You know, you just made the child. Take care of them when they're sick. You know, clean up their bumps and their bruises, and hold them at night when they're crying, and see, this government wants to say you're a partner in your child's life. Instead of a parent, they're calling you a partner. Partners in children's development, learning, and wellness engagement is enabled by positive relationships between families and staff in institutions where children learn. The goal of family engagement is to support family wellness and children's learning and development. Now, this is an 18-page PDF. It's drafted. The Department of Human Services is supposed to be controlled by the state in which you live. State government and local government. What this is proposing is that they take over federally what is supposed to be state issues. They're wanting to come in when your children are babies. Now, me being a female, the way I see this is this is their way of trying to replace the mother, the bond. The bond. I mean, they're going to have people come into your house, looking at inside your house. The psychiatrists are going to be involved in this. This is where, you know, when they're in school, if they're having any kind of problems, a learning disability, or maybe they're just not, you know, children learn different. They don't all learn the same. Some learn through art, some learn through music, some learn through, you know, it's different for every person. Some learn faster, some learn slower. You know, it just depends. Some kids are more visual, you know, than they are with, you know, it's just different for each kid, okay? So they're going to say, well, your child's got a problem, so we're going to have to go put them on medicine. Well, depending on what state you're in, I don't know, it's different for each state, but they give you, the parent makes a decision on whether or not they want to put their child on Ritalin or Prozac or some kind of, you know, psychotropic drug, some kind of depression medicine. You know, it's up to the parent. The parent makes the decision. With this, you don't. They're going to force you to do what they want you to do. They're going to monitor you. They're going to come in your house. They're going to take over your role as a parent. And they're going to call you a partner. You know, when are people going to understand this? You've got people that I just posted a video before I saw this article of this woman who lived in China under Mao Zedong. And she's saying Common Core is the same thing as the Communist Core. They were taught over in China. Now they want to come in your home. They want to invade your privacy. They want to come in and they want to say, take over your role as parents. And the way this lady described it, she said they did standardized testing. They did all these testing like they're doing now with this Common Core. And she was saying that if you don't get it correct, even if you know it's a lie, it's wrong. Say they tell you 2 + 2 = 5, and you say no it doesn't, it equals 4. You put 4 down. She said they'll hold you back until you say it's 5. Then they'll put it in a file, and it will follow you your whole life, everywhere you go. College, your job, everything. But now, they want to come in and play mama. They want to come in and play daddy. People need to understand what communism is. This is nowhere near Nazism. Nowhere near it. She talks about how they didn't even teach the real history of the people who starved to death and were shot, where they'd go in schools and kill school children. Talking about communists. She lived under it. And this is what they're implementing, people. We have got to have the states need to take their power back from this federal government. This man is insane. These people backing him are insane. These elite are insane. We need to have creativity. We need to have children who are critical thinkers, not drones. Nothing good's going to come out of that. Nothing good will come out of it, I'm telling you. I mean, they've already wrote this up. So it seems to me like the decision's already been made on who the hell's going to be taking over with this, what more is going to come out with this. And then there's a bill, because I was reading through it because there's more links. It keeps sourcing in this New American page, and I sent it to one of my friends and his wife. It's called I'll post it under this video. It's called it's S.1177, Every Student Succeeds Act, 114th Congress, 2015 to 2016. Senator Alexander Lamar, Republican Tennessee, introduced 4/30/2015. And the committees are the Senate, Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions. And it goes through it. So they're going to be controlling their what they eat, what they're allowed to eat. Everything. There's just they just murdered a man in cold blood. They put patriots in cages without charges or trial. I just don't know what to do. I just feel like I feel ashamed. I feel like I haven't done enough.